Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Right, so some music. Right, so some music. Right, so some music. Now, where are we? We're at Paragon 296. We have 4 levels to go. Well, actually, we've got sort of 3 2/3 levels to go. And we're getting about 210, 220 a level in brain freeze. Infernal Hordes. We have, let's think. So we got about 589. So say 3 runs to get to 297. 297 to 298, 5 runs, 298 to 299, 5, 299 to 300, 515. So we've got no more than about 18 runs of the Infernal Hordes to do. We have 8. We have just enough. Because you don't get the butcher in the regulars. You just get them in the bloodstained. But obviously, first things first. Let's go find some. Come on, get in there. We need to find the XP well. So all we're after is the XP well, but we do need to hunt for it. We're not interested in killing anything or doing kill streaks or anything like this. We just do the absolute minimum to get, to find the, I think it's down we go. So let's check up. Check this area first. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Do we need to do this ravenous scavenger? Did anyone? So there was note up there. So we have to go and see what's in the next level. Slaying villager. I guess that's for the... Well, the butcher can hunt us all at once, but you know. Try to keep. Has to be a wee bit nimble on its feet to catch us. No, I don't want to answer you. Because it'll just be junk phone calls. So we've got murmuring nobles. Not a lot in that little lot. Ooh, I can see a... Bums. I never saw that treasure goblin until too late. What on earth is this? Gah, taking some time. It'll be right at your boss. Watch it. No, it's not. Where the heck is it? I was sure this was a treasure breach. And we have to slide down, don't we? Maybe I got it wrong. No, there's the XP thing. But there doesn't seem to be a well in here. Oh, that's a bit annoying. There is the XP globules. But there doesn't seem to be an XP well. Well, bombs. That's a first. Yeah, I've covered all the areas. Well, well, well. I learn something new every time. Yeah, just not here. Okay, let's open another one. Get some room to get out of here. Well, well, well. Right, so let's find another forgotten wisdom. Why are they still in my... Right, now hopefully there will be an XP while in this one. There it is. Okay, I just need to get a bit of space to teleport out. Oh, stop it. Finally. Right, we need to go just to T2. Then we will look for our infernal hordes. So I think we'll have, let's, right now there's 589, 85. 2 runs will get us 420 to 440. So it'll be about 2.5 runs. Take the beans. There he is. And we need 4 of him. There really is no other viable method of getting to Paragon 300. This is by far the easiest. Even on T2 as I am, we're getting 210 to 220. This is including the Mother's Blessing, so we need to get as many levels as we can today, because after the Mother's Blessing goes away, that's 35% XP missing. We'll take the masses. And we had a good run yesterday. And I have a feeling that we're going to have a good run today as well. I think I might have one more day with the Mother's Blessing. I was at the gym this morning. I'm a wee bit tired this afternoon. And it is wet outside. Right, this is the rainy season. We definitely don't want. And it, yeah, the rainy season, just as you imagined, it rains a lot. No thunderstorms today. But it's raining cats and dogs. There is another word for it, but I think I'd better not use it right now. In Scotland, we've got hundreds of words for rain. And I'm thinking about one in particular right now. Let's get up. Take him down. 8 seconds to go. That took a whole 1 second to kill. We'll take the chaotic offering. Let's see what we get. What do we get? Slight ether fiends. That's not too shabby. Because I think we get some extras for ether fiends anyway, so. Ooh, what am I going away across there for? Yeah, more important than Ether Fiends is the butcher. Got one more butcher to go. There he is. Yeah, we just got that one. Very good. Right, so Taming Masses has an Ether Fiend to spawn. Two birds with one stone by getting up there. Ether Fiends that turns into Lords would be nice. So we should do 3 to find ourselves in another Paragon level. Okay, that's the last one. Perfect. Good. I think I'll have enough time to get the Soul Spire. But there's nothing coming. Soul Spire, Hellborn. Hellborn it is. Grab him. Take him out. Down for the Ether Fiend. This is an Ether Fiend that comes up here. And the Butcher. As this heat comes out of his ground, then we can get other stuff. No need to wait, because he takes a wee bit of time to arouse from his slumber. Just in time. I think we'll take the Stalking Devil, that means 5 of them. Thank you very much. To come out with his lair. And they'll grab him. Oh, there's a Soul Spire that arrived. Okay, Witcher, come down. We are on the move relentlessly. Bunch. Right, so that's good. Spires, not spires. Only one choice. Oops. I'm back for the Ether Fiend. Number 1, can I get this first? He has to come out of his ground. give chase here. Perfect. Will he come out? We've got 5. Okay, he did, but do we get the Soul Spire? No. Takes too long. Massive Soul Spire on death? I don't think so. We'll take the Hellborn. We could take faster, but... We're already at 9, well, just over 1,000, so we're gonna get 1066, which means we can open the box and Bartok. Quite easily. There's been a few times that I've missed the 1066, but not very often. And it's usually because the rolls have been pretty pathetic. Oh, we got another Stalking Devil. So we've only had one Chaos round, but it was enough. It was enough. I think we got 5. What's that? Maybe it looks like we're gonna have to take that. Come on then. Let's do it. Ah. Right, so we have 1360. Good enough. We got what? 763. $363. Probably get me a whole big 100 obducite. And that's it. 520. Very good. Anything worth having here? Look at that, not 1G. Oh, there is. There's 2, 3. None of them worth keeping though. Back into the breach. Fire. We'll take the masses to start with. Because then if we get masses to do Hellborn and we get masses to do Ether Fiends, and then Ether Fiends can turn into Ether Lords, it ends up being quite a nice little tidy sum. I try and stick on a theme, if possible. Anything, and my theme is anything except for soul spiders. I can see a mosquito. Right, so Spire, masses explode in death, Hellborn on death. So that's a potential 2 Hellborns already. Fist punch. Down. Up. Take him down. If there was enough monsters got sort of in the Soul Spire, it would be relatively easy. But they're not so great at sort of come and attack you in the Soul Spire. Sire. There we go. Masses have an Ether Fiend. So they've got a chance to do Ether Fiend and Hellborn. And there's 2 of them. We'll take this one first. Of course it went from one Soul Spire into another Soul Spire. We love it the way it does that. Not. Can we get down? There was an Ether Fiend. Perfect. Right, so faster. Hellborn gives us an extra. Yeah, when they explode, they really do smack you about a wee bit, don't they? Grab in. For this, do we have time? Not for a Soul Spire. Salted Fiends. I should listen to some music. I hear any music. Oh, get this devil. Take him. I know music. Ah, there is. Just the game is overplaying. What I could do is... don't know if we'll be able to hear. Soul Spire's faster. I think it's faster. A bit of reggae in the background. Nice, calm, peaceful. I have to do royalty-free stuff, otherwise YouTube tends to get a bit antsy with me. I prefer ska. I know they've got the same roots, but Spires, Tailbone. Bit of hooch. Come down. Get across. Ouch. Across. There's about 3 Hellborn there, I think. I know what's across on the left hand side, it's a Soul Spire. Look, nothing comes. Pathetic. Surging, burning. Oh, which? I don't like this. Now, if you want to build like this, nice and simple, it's essentially a one-button build. I don't really have to do the passives. I do it out of habit as much as anything else. It does give a little bit extra damage. There we are. Aether Fiends has a chance to spawn instead of elites. So this is essentially a one-finger build. And the one finger being on charge, which is my right click. It just constantly is pressing. I don't tap tap tap, it's just constantly on, channeling. I like these kind of builds. It's way easier on the fingers. That wasn't too bad. So we're at 876. Colossal Fiends. Ether Fiends spawn as Ether Lords. Perfect. So this is all without any no chaos waves this time. Give over with these. We know what's down here. Enough. So we got 1076, which is enough to do Bartek and open the box. You get about 50 or 60 from killing Bartek as well. So as long as you're sort of in the 450 range, you're fine. So we have 410. We can see how many we actually get from Bartek. Oh, 66. I suppose makes sense. Just a touch in there. Perfect. Right, let's see what we got from this. It would be nice to have another. Very good. Right, what did we get? Sunder Knight? No. Life on Kill? No. They're all single G8s. Right, so we've got 150 to get, so we should roughly be about 50 to 60 into the next. Oh, what? I'm not going there. 50 or 60 into the next Paragon level. And I need to make sure I've got my medicine taken. My medicine being elixirs and potions. Spires, legions. Yeah. Anything but soul spires. Oh, one happened right on top of the other. I think this should be banned. What is it? Oh. Said there was a relentless witcher, but I couldn't see it. Alright. Oh, we got a chaos offering. That's good. Let's see what we've got. Slay the Ether Fiends. We'll do a little bit of I was thinking about doing some actives, but we'll just still go with the passives. Because I'm feeling a wee bit weak today, a little bit tired. Come. Easy peasy. Right, so faster soul spires, ether fiends. We'll take these. And we do not want soul spires. You can just go swivel. One more to go. Come on, there he is. 4, 3. Done. Right. Ooh, we'll take the Chaos Offering again. Capture spirits. This is just, in my opinion, just the worst. I never managed to get many spirits capture them. No, take the. We have to remember to grab Butch. He's the most important. That's them done. Alright, so teaming masses. Masses knockback, have an Ether Fiend. We'll have some of that. We need masses. We like masses. Even though they're trying to brush us off and push us away, we still like them. So all this is done one finger. Summoned Hellborn, Spires, Spires. That's the only choice we have. quite fancy listening to some of the Clash. We're getting there. Maybe one more wave might see me to... Exalted Hellborn, Soul Spires, Soul Spires. Well, there's only one choice. Come on. Oh. Well, not quite a whole level in there. We got 1 million to get. Less than that. Hellfire, Hellborn. Oh, we'll take the masses. There we are. Paragon 297. Three more levels to go. Oh, come on. Stop with the Soul Spire villains. But that's good. 297. Up we go. What? Right, 1078. Hellborn, Soul Spires, Masses Explode. We'll take a kind of extra Hellborn. We've hit the 1066, so that's all we need to do. There's a mask still there. Must be a glitch. One more. There he is. Oh no, that's not. Enough already. Put a little bit of that in there just to speed things up a wee bit. Then the rest into there. Put our Paragon point into the table. Let's have a look at Spotify. Try this instead. That was getting a bit boring, that music. Ooh, strength cooldown reduction. But would I really want to change the error partition? Right, adjust the levels of the music. Right, so let's... Oh, a treasure breach! And a forgotten wisdom. Well, that's handy. And we've got one Paragon point to put in. Right, I think we've got all that. I think what our plan was now was to just get some generic either strength. I think we got enough strength nodes here, or 10% damage. Generic damage or just generic strength, do you think? I think strength, because that might help just open up some other yellow nodes. That willpower, I'm not likely to get that. It's the last board, I think, that I'm not likely to get that strength. Yeah, it's very unlikely I'll get that strength. Willpower? Nah. And here, yeah, it's just possible. If I take Another 15. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Kind of maxed out on strength. See, these are not strength. Oh well. Right, that is the Bulldozer build. Right, so we are about 70k in. 926. So that's definitely 80. 4 runs might just get it, but it's probably going to be 5 runs. Shall we just on this? Hang on. Hang on. I guess you can just hear the music. But also I don't want it to be overpowering, so you can let me know whether it's good, bad, or otherwise. See, when I do use the actives, the damage is much more, that's true. Oh, itchy nose. Well, where's this last butcher? What is it? There it is. Ether Fiend on death, we'll take some of that. As sometimes he comes up as this sort of orange dot instead of the symbol. Right now I am 100% focused on the mini map. Okay, come in here. Top, bottom, top, bottom. Soul's Fire. Ether Fiends. Yeah, we'll take a bit of that. In first, then these. Ah, come on, Soul Spire. Top. One more to go, there he is. Well, yeah, okay, we'll have something a bit faster. I was thinking about the rain actually, because it never really bothers me too much. It's like left, right, left, right. Oh, there he is. Where are we going with this? Didn't spawn in time. This always seems to give a reasonable amount of ether. Ah, one soul spire right on top of another. Go back up for them. We got a chaos wave. What is it? Ether Lords. Yeah, we like Ether Lords. This always gives us a decent amount of not XP, Ether. But we should not forget the Butcher. And it's easy to do in this because they all have the same sort of image on the mini-map. To go, there he is. Yeah, that was good. Spires. That's the only one that is a choice. Come on. Get the butch. Take him first, then head across. Ah, that's a soul spire. Get them first. Not a problem. Right. Spires, spires. Masses have a reform. One into the circle. That's the way. Ah, soul spires. Should ban soul spire. I think they should be kicked out of the game. But you know, I guess if I was wearing something like the God Slayer, standing in a soul spire might actually be okay because it draws everything in. Exalted, okay, well, what have we got actually? Fiends, Boons, Hellborn, Ether Fiends, Ether Fiends. Okay. But I guess it doesn't really matter too much because I've already got over 1066. The key is now killing the bosses, killing the butcher. One last wave to go. Spires, spires, masses. Ah. One more push to go. And there he is. Done. 1527. Yeah. Done, done, and done. Ah. I can't wear headphones too much actually. Sort of bug me. Right, let's pick up this punch. Seems to be a little bit more drop this time. Back to town we go. And there's a whisper to be taken there. It was a little bit more drop. Life on kill. Right, there's pain gorgers. Nope. Out. But we do need to run. A forgotten wisdom. And take our medicine. We were just missing a little bit out at the end of that run. Well, the butcher, catch me if you can. Well, we have to take these because it might be in the behind the door. We have to make sure that we've done everything that we can get through the door if we have to. There's maybe one here, yeah. We don't need to worry about killing the butcher. Not in here. Yes. This one up here. And yes, we did need to kill them all. Making sure that we, yep. So it must be through here somewhere. I'll give everyone, there it is. Let's just hide a little bit. Ah, give over. We need to get somewhere so we can actually we were stupid. I hit the wrong buttons. Finally. We can run just maybe a 74, 79, whatever. Yeah. So it's just to get the whisper. Should take us a couple of minutes. We'll run our actives on here. We'll grab this punch in here, I think. worried about the kill streak in particular. I will take that. Oh, dead end. Ugh. This is just such an easy build. Once you get it up and running, I would say from about 260 onwards it's dead easy. Up until then it can be a little bit challenging to make sure you've got the resource gen. But all in all, not bad. Just below a couple of minutes. But there is a bug here because it was nowhere close to being finished, and yet you just went zoop to the boss. Right, so we'll put this into Kani. Get rid of that little bunch, unless there was something super fantastic, which there wasn't.
What's still got some good in it?
Just thinking, we're there, 100 and... Just thinking about putting on the Godslayer instead of the Heir of Perdition. See if I can pull, or maybe can I put Hectic on here maybe? No, it's not Hectic. Which one was it? Wild Bolt, was it? Yeah. See if we can maybe drag some monsters into the, because I'm not wearing the Godslayer, and the Godslayer is real good at bringing everything to you. So maybe this Wild Bolt can do it. Soul's Fire. We'll take the Ether Fiends. Doesn't seem to be pulling much in, does it? So we got a stalking devil. We'll take that. Yeah, we do get dragged in a wee bit, I guess. Now, half as much as Godslayer. Right, so what have we got? Oh, we got another stalking devil. Let's do in a row. It's a devil. Alright. Oops. Oh well, that's fine. Got him anyway. 2, 1. I won't get down for this. Yeah, it's a soul spire anyway. Hungry spires. Hellish masses. Only one choice. Really see too much of the wild bolt in action. Being spawned either lords. This is what we like. Now, remember I said there was about 5 waves. 5 waves takes about an hour and a quarter. So for even at this sort of Paragon level, you're only taking an hour and a quarter to get to the next level. That's pretty amazing, really. Oh, I've got... I thought I was finished. Ah! I was waiting there, I think, why is the wire not spawning? Masses have a chance to spawn an Ether Fiend on deck. We'll keep with the Ether Fiend things. It's there, now we're in a quarter for 297 to 298. Pretty amazing actually. Right, so Rain, Alborn. We'll take masses. That should give us Ether Lords. Come on. Okay, let's go get this. It's gonna wait. Two Soul Spire right there. Just missed that. Soul Spire. 3 Soul Spires. Well, bummer. Wave starts, spawn a Soul Spire. Might as well get a bit of ether out of them. Cooking some Chinese food tonight. Bit of fried beef, oyster sauce, some steamed egg. You definitely don't want to take this one. Ether Lords is greatly increased. Ether Lord longer to spawn at the round end. It also gives a lot of XP. A lot of health to the butcher as well. Then turns into a lot more difficult to kill. So you definitely don't want to take this one. You don't want the Ether Lords to have lots more. There's a bit of a glitch here by the looks of things. Ah, yes, it's my cat. Oh, that was a butcher. That's a butcher. I get a little mixed up with him. Excuse me. One more to go. You see, I'm just hanging in the air here. See, that's another enduring. No. We'll take the masses. Nice and easy. Go grab these ones. These logs are easy enough to bring down. I guess I have a fairly strong parry to it, but even so. Right, so how many do? 12, 13? Just a smidgen over 1300. And just a little under 400 to go. Two more runs. He is into 298. Boom.
See some steel you need?
Nope. Nothing. Didn't need to repair anything.
My hammer sings on your return.
What did we grab here? Jam, equipment, materials, oboes, junk keys. And that's a treasure breach. Alright, so we have just a little under 400 to go. So that's 2 runs. Two runs and 98. No, you're just junk. It looks like I'm having some rain. Around in circles I am. Never really noticed the rain. I am glued to the minimap. Rarely do I come and watch my skill bar. Ooh! Oh, excuse me, that was a big yawn. Where's the butcher? There he is. We take the Hellborn and Death this time. Maybe the Wild Bolt is pulling some monsters towards me, but maybe it's because I'm just running all the time. It's not particularly noticeable. Take this. I haven't done this one before, so why not? I don't think it can sort of kill me, so... Let's see what it does. Can I notice it? I wonder if there's like a third level. Never really noticed much of a difference there. Let's have a look. Mutational, either Fiend and Death, Hellborn and Death. So we can take some more of this, then we can do something like that. Quiet today, I think I am. Just in this sort of quiet mood. Maybe it's just the weather as well. It's like constant rain. Ah, 3 soul spires. Soul spires. Okay, we'll do it less often. That seems to be a Decent. I'd like to say less often. This is not less often. Master Soul Spires. No. Take that. Come on. Look, I'm just standing here. Just didn't seem to be much drawn into me. Right. Not really. Not working as advertised. Did we eat the things this time? And then if the ether fiends become ether lords, be nice. Well, try and kill 2 bugs with 1 stone. I think after these, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. How long it is, because we don't want any more than we have to for Soul Spires. Does anybody actually actively take Soul Spires? Another Soul Spire right on top of the Soul Spire. Soul Spire. How bold that be? Wave 9. No, this is wave 10. We should be able to get 1066. think so. Yeah, and get the souls. The masses. And I guess now we get the super spire. Battling this around. Way beyond 1066 actually. Almost 1200. I don't think there was any chaos in that one either, so that was good. Oh, that was a whisper. Cool. There we are. In the bar. Right, I think I am going to take a 5-minute break. Let me just gather these up. Yeah, why not? And there was a gift to the tree. Oops. Right, was there anything worth keeping? No, all single GAs. Single GAs. No, thank you.
Starting from nothing.
Top items. Put my runes away.
Finest jewels in
Oh, all gems. Salvage. Last wave. Materials. Emeralds. All junk. Wow, I got a tribute of a sentence. That's the first I've got this season. Okay, so we can run that. And we can run the tribute of radiance. Well, well, well. Tell you what, we'll put the treasure breach in here because we don't want to accidentally get rid of it. So we are less than 200,000 away. So definitely one more run will get us to 298. But in the meantime, I am going to take a quick break. I'll be back in maybe 5 minutes, maybe less. See you in a touch. Right, back again. Yes. I'm having some more hot chocolate. Very nice. Now, I need to take some medicine. Wow, this just went up to 113. And yet everything else is like hundreds. That's interesting. $2,000 fresh meat. Neither here nor there. Oh, you know what I haven't done for a long time? Oh my word. That's a lot. Don't forget to do this. Not like me. This is actually a good source of upgrades and stuff like this. When you're churning through, leveling up. That was a wee bit. Oh my word. I should go and check for here as well. I had to put the here on. Travel to the den. El Stupido. Right, let's have a look. Oh dear. I should keep Ricky on for the extra damage. Take the master working cash. Was summoning.
Did I count it out right?
There's unlikely to be.
That carried the one.
Because the master working caches should give us some.
Papa's friends collect.
Oh, look at that. One. That's an upgrade. That's
Add that carried the one.
master working in bosses.
I like seeing what Papa's friends collect.
We don't really need any. Suppose the only thing that we really should be looking at is gloves.
Did I count it out right?
Not a lot coming in here for me, is there? Don't know why, but this iPad does seem to be a little bit prone to let's just take another 4. There.
Did I count it out right?
We've still got 18,000 to work through, but I think this is enough for now. Lots of regular boss stuff. Matt's here. But we can still run. And we'll take that upgrade to Ghostwalker. You know what else we haven't checked for a long time? We checked this a couple of days ago, I think. $61. One, two, three, another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 2,000 fresh meat, so okay, back to town. And when I say town, I mean Serigar. Oh, I need to put this on charge. Right, let's see what this 33 gives us. We've got another 33 to pick up. Pardon me. We also haven't had any mythic pranksters for Nightmare Dungeons. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way is because it fills up the gear first, and then it fills up your keys. And then I can come here. I don't need these. Materials. Gold. Forgotten Wisdom. Keep that. Channeling. Lethal. Gold. All junk keys. I can come in here. I just need to check the first couple, because these are all just single GAs. And they're all bloodied. Was that last one? No. And then I will just put these keys away And we do the same again. It'll fill up. First of all, the equipment and then the keys, just as you see. Into her. Oops. Salvage. Let's just go with... Nope. Oh, we'll keep the strong rooms. All keys. Except for the ones I kept. Nope. And then these are all single GAs. And this way we can get through the... Ooh, forgot to put them away. I'm actually maybe not needing any more Forgotten Wisdoms. I think I have more than enough. Because a Forgotten Wisdom lasts an hour. And I've got quite a number. Keep the strong rooms though. Just quite straight chance. And it's a shame that all these rings, they're all sort of single GAs.
What's left, you ask?
There is magic in all things. Let me show you.
Moving in here. Single GAs. Nothing. Put that in there. And I will keep one of these here. Right, so I will just take the one. Then that means I've got 11 left. Let's run this. Because I do have enough. At one point I thought I was going to be a little bit missing, but I managed to get enough through doing that. Just as you saw me doing. Oh right, okay, it's this one. Should be able to... I'll take a bit of artillery. Good stuff. What is in here? Where is, there is. Yeah, just, no! Bombs! I thought I was away. That's annoying. Ah, done it again. That's better. Right, so let us continue. You know, I think I could even get 99 today. Because this is going to take me till 5 o'clock, you know, roughly my time, to get to 98. And then to get to 99 it's probably going to take 5 runs, which is an hour and a quarter. So it's very possible I could get to 99 today. And that still gives us enough time to prepare and make dinner. And that would be a good time to leave it off for today. Then that would mean tomorrow I would be at Paragon 300. Which makes me very happy, because that's my goal. Paragon 300. Which would be perfect timing if they decided to release a PTR for the next season. I haven't heard hide nor hair if they're actually going to do a PTR, but if they don't, it's be the first. Or maybe this is the PTR for the expansion. Because they're testing out the kill streaks here. They tested out the different levels. They've got some information about this. How stupid crazy was the bloodied items? But still nothing about the warlock. Which if you have the expansion, bought the expansion, or intending to buy the expansion, the chances are that you will be playing the warlock. Because it is definitely going to be over the top in terms of power. Just like the Paladin was, just like the Spiritborn. Take some Hellbone. But I'm sort of surprised that there's been no information about a PTR. Sort of talking this through with Bowie yesterday. Because he was asking the question, have you had anything about a PTR? And I was saying no. And nothing I see from any of the other content creators has mentioned anything about a PTR. Danny, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. But I'd like to run a PTR for the next season just to get a sort of heads up. Oh no, wait, Fiends. About what the whole, the systems are for next season. That for the expansion, for the game. Because the changes are pretty immense. And I'd like to sort of, as I say, just get a little bit of a heads up before the actual season starts. Because the season's 26-ish days away. And Danny, what do you love? You love it. Hot chocolate? We love hot chocolate. We love chocolate. I just have to be very careful with it. "27 days left. Not long. So you would think that we'll have the two masses at the beginning. That if they're going to release a PTR, it should be soon. If they're going to release. Take a bit of that, take a bit of this. But I'd like to see how the heraldic cube works. Is it the same as it did in Diablo 3? Diablo 2? What about the new... There was also a sets system. I can't remember exactly what it was called. How is that going to work? You get the charms. So we're going to have charms. We're going to have... stash space is going to be real tight. For all the different things that we're going to need to sort of maybe keep a hold of it next season. We'll take some Hellborns. I mean, see, I've been pretty brutal with my keeping of stuff this season, and I've still sort of run into stash space issues. So if we're going to be keeping more and more stuff for sort of next season in the expansion, I'd like to get a heads up on how maybe they're going to give us some more stash space. Maybe they're going to sort of put things in certain areas. A bit like the aspects. I don't know. So that should be one that spawns on every... Yeah, that's right. And then we'll just go around the block. Yes! 298, there we go. With about 2 level 2 waves to go. That's good. One more. There he is. Two, one, done. Spires. We'll take them less often. We're almost at the end anyway, but you know. I think we might get 1066, so we can open the box as well. Should be able to. There's not been any chaotic waves again this is a couple of times that I haven't had any chaotic waves. Soul Spires. I will take the Hellborn. Come on. Waste too much time on them. Ah, okay. Yeah. Now if you want to take a look at the build, you can head across to Mobalytics. I got the build all under Wool, W-O-L-V. It's also, you know, in the link in the description. I need to update the Captain America build, which I'll be working on after this. mostly I think the Bulldozer is up to date. We got 1200. Oh, what did I do that for? Should have waited. Easy peasy. Right, bit of that, bit of this. And then if you do Alt, just press your Alt key, everything becomes easy to look at again. Perfect. There we go. Now I have a Paragon point to put in. But first, let's have a look and see if there's anything here that I can use. And the answer to that question is no. Nope, this one. Right, so there is a 963. Okay, 900. Excuse me, to go. And I get 200. So I need 5 runs. Five runs. Which leaves me from 298 to 299, then 299 to 300 is 1,000,000. So that's 5 runs. So that's 6 there. That should definitely get me to Paragon 300. Right, so where am I going to put this? I think I'm just going to stick with the strength. Just as a generic upgrade. .6% increase. Better than a kick in the butt. Overwrite to lock it in. Then take my medicine. Right, so this should take me 1 hour and a quarter. 5 runs, 15 minutes a run to get to 299. Here we go. Right. Massing the masses. We'll take the 2 masses. Because then we'll probably get Hellborn on masses coming, and then Ether, no, the Ether Lords, we got missed in there. I did see some sort of getting pulled in. Right, let's see what we get. Fiendish Legions, Ether Fiends. Yeah, we'll take the Ether Fiends because then there's a chance of having Ether Fiends from the masses when they die, and just the same as you can with Hellborns. And then we get doubles, doubles, doubles. Then Ether Fiends can do Lords. And that's where we get stuff. The Ether. We cannot get stuff at Soul Spires. Ah. Kill him off. Ether Fiend comes up here. Pardon me. Come on, Butch. Okay, so where are we going? Soul Spire on Death. We'll take the Ether Fiends +2. Butcher didn't appear until halfway across the screen. Now there's an Ether Fiend across yonder. One more. Yes. You get 10 seconds to get this, whatever it is. No, wait. Not enough time. Masses, Spires, Ether Fiend on Death. What we're after. So we know we've got a couple of Ether Fiends coming. So we got Bakir in here now. Before I had Subo, but Subo was not really necessary here. Subo is good for sort of open play. If you're in L-Tides, for example, so you can take a look at where the monsters are spawning. But not so good in here. You know exactly where they're spawning. So this is why I took Subo off. Because there was no real need. We definitely don't want. We'll do the double thing. Here. The Fiend comes. It's another Ether Fiend, and these things are Ether Fiends. What we need is the Ether Fiends to become Ether Lords. And then the Ether Lords to give us like an extra 5, I think it is, for Ether Lord. Then that becomes decent. No, just not quite. Soul Spire and Death? No, we'll take more Ether Fiend. That's the one. They do double stuff. +2, +2, +2, I think. Okay, it's going blinky blinky up here, but there doesn't seem to be anything arriving there. Now there is. See? Blink blink. Blah blah blah. Soul Spire. Okay, we'll take the reform. So I could pick up the phone, and then I was going to say, hello, how can you help me? And then there's music at the other side, and they got me on hold already, you bugger that. Oh, none of that. Looking for the last butcher. Where is he? Nearly missed him because he didn't appear until halfway across. Take the ether masses. That should be 4 ether masses. And if each one does a... Looks like I'm not gonna hit a... Oh, fuck up here. Up. Come on. Yeah, it's the way. This will be the second time in a row that I haven't had any chaotic masses. Chaotic waves, I should say. Not that it matters, it doesn't really. We have enough ether. So it's Hellborn, Fire. Oh, Hellborn can spawn with ether events. So that means he's got a possibility of spawning with... Oh! I'll go around the houses. Come back and do this Soul Spire. It's an ether fiend. That's Mr. Butch. I don't find my Captain America build to be particularly good at this contact. Ooh, that was a nice chunk. You can kill the bosses, no problem. Yeah, so that's another. Another horde's running, no chaotic wave. Although I shouldn't be greedy, I did get one run that I had 6 chaotic waves. Unfortunately, I was running the Captain America build in the T3, so I was more focused on actually killing the butchers than doing ether. There we go. Two, one. How many do we get? What? 1700. That's not too shabby for not having a chaos wave. And he's dead. Open a bit of this. Have a bit of that. Excuse me. Done. Alright, so nope, 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 nope. Veronica's, nope. Note. This is the grind. But this is actually not a bad grind. Ooh, devote to start with. So there should be 5 altogether. Ah! I'm off it with the soul spires. Another one! Heavens almighty! Give over with the soul spires. Capt. Elborn. Masses explode. I will take this one. We'll take the masses. Yeesh. Let's do a hellbomb. Colossal. Oh, that's good. Ether Lords cause hellfire to erupt around them. Ether Fiends spawn as Ether Lords and drop 3 times the Ether. Perfect. That should have been an Ether Lord. Now we need masses. Lots of masses like this. And we don't want spires. Spires are rubbish. I saw him flickering. Take the masses, because the masses can give us... Go on, where's the butch? Oh, God. Sheesh. Left, right, left, right. Chloe, good morning. How are you this fine morning? It's been absolutely pissing down here all day. Reminds me of somewhere. Alborn can Ashes. Do I want treasure goblins? Ah, okay, let's do the gobs. One. We're going for $2.99 today. That's my goal, is $2.99 today, which leaves me all day tomorrow to get to 300. I say I'm really tired this morning. I was at the gym this morning. Oh, finally a chaotic wave. A bit miserable across yonder. Yeah, well, here is the rainy season. Oh, this is the wispy things. These are the worst of the worst. I can never manage to gather enough wispy things. They're always running away from me. Yeah, so this is the rainy season here in this region. And yeah, generally there is a lot of rain. Oh, we'll take the lords. I know there's a devil there, but I'll take the lords. Because the ether that beams turn into lords. So that should give me a goodly number of... I'll go grab him. He gets me a ton of ether. Take him first, then take him out. So the spires are done. Don't do this to me. Right, so we've got ambushing Hellborn, spires and rain. Take the Hellborn, I suppose. Where is Butch? He was hiding from me. I think we're still gonna get 1066 though. In for one more. Come on. Not too shabby. Do not ever take this one. Ether Lord's health is greatly increased. Ether Lords no longer despawn at the end. Also, the Relentless Butcher has a hell of a lot more health. And you want to kill the Butcher fast, so don't take this one. Soul Spires, don't take Soul Spires either. We'll take double. But yeah, I've made that mistake once. Instead of going down in a couple of seconds like he did, it was like 10 seconds. And as the last Butcher, it's only spawning 10 seconds from the end. Ooh, we'll take a bit in. I lost out on one Butcher, which is a bit annoying. Because the Butchers do give you, oh, I'll take that, a tremendous amount of XP. Easy got 1066. We got another relentless feature here. There we go. All done. I guess we're not really worried about too much. We'll take it anyway. Because really the only goal that we need is 1066. Because on the materials chest, you get such a little amount of obducite. Even if you're putting thousands in there, you're still only getting a couple of hundred obducite. Okay, you do get other stuff, you know, you'll get some gems and such, but even so. The bottleneck this season for many people is obducite. I was reasonably lucky. I actually had a treasure breach drop, a regular treasure breach drop for me very early on, and I got like 10k Obdusite, which was more than enough to keep me going, updating everything that I needed to update. So in that regard, I was actually quite lucky. But some people aren't quite so lucky, and they're really having struggles to get things masterworked properly. And if you've got multiple builds on the way, it becomes even more difficult. But I've actually stuck to majority just 2 builds. So and also think this is helped. Bit of this, and the rest of it into here. Nope, nope. Back to the town, Serigar. Ooh! Oh, excuse me. Over halfway.
I forged more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Nothing, nothing, nothing. No.
Might have been starting from nothing.
There is magic in all things. Let me show you.
I did say it was going to take all these keys. I had 5 keys. But you know, I'm just wondering if I can get it with another 2 keys. We'll take the ether fiends to begin with. Because I figured on like 210. But it's looking as though I'm getting closer to 220 a run. And if I get 220 a run for the next couple of runs, maybe I'm lucky. But I think I'm still going to have to run 5. Probably the 5th one is just going to be our 10 million or something to get to the 99. Right, so rain, masses, Hellborn on death. Take that to begin with, because we're going to get masses. And then we get Hellborn on death, there'll be Ether Fiends on death. And then get multipliers. That's the plan. The fiendish plan. Cunning plan. Who always had a cunning plan? I think it was Baldric. Blackadder. Or was it Blackadder himself? No, I think it was Baldric. They always had a cunning plan. I have a cunning plan, sir. There we go. And then we'll start taking the exalted fiends and things like that afterwards. Aspire. I'm still not convinced the wild bolt on my boots is actually helping any. Because I'm looking at the minimap and I can't really see it pulling stuff in. I guess it does a little bit. But not majorly. Not like the Godslayer, where you can really see the Godslayer like pulling stuff in. Right. I'll take the two masses. Ether fiends. What we need is the ether fiends that turn into ether goblins. Oh, come on, get the butch. Okay. One more to go. Come on, where are you? There you are. Stunned he was. Alright. Spires. Okay, I think that's one at each spawn site now. Yes. So now we need multipliers for the ether fiends and or Hellborn. Ah. Come on, devil. Can I get this? Can he come? Yes, just. Whoosh. Do I want to take? Yeah. It could be a good one. Unfortunately, it wasn't a good one. This piece. Come on, wait. Imagine these damn waves as well. We got some spires. What's it there? The Hellborn. Gives us loads of Hellborn. Grab these. Make the rounds. Over 2/3 of the way now. There's fire. Ah, looks like some hellfire. They do punch you back quite a lot. You're trying a few versions of your Captain America build. Can't get them to survive long enough. What pit level are you able to run? Few versions of Captain America because I wanted to push higher but can't seem to get them to survive in pits as long as my evade version. You were running pit 117 before? I think it was 117 that you said. I haven't looked at the sort of leaderboards to see where builds lie at the minute. This is my focus right now. Quite comfortable in pit 120. Pit 120 is pretty good, I think. For 3 to 6 minutes, that's good. I think that's excellent. But if you're getting a pit 120 in 3 to 6 minutes, is it that massive a jump to 121? one. I think I might have just managed to get that. Okay, we're 122. Obviously, this build couldn't even get close to 110. I think I'd be struggling on my Bulldozer build to go much above 105. Even 99 was a bit struggling. But the Captain America build is definitely one of the strongest, if not the strongest, in the game right now, I would say. Yeah, because if you're doing 120 in 3 to 6 minutes, you would think you should be able to do at least one more level. Maybe it'll take you double the time, but it's gained you another level.
See some steel you need?
Okay, is it nothing there?
What's still got some good in it?
So I have 221 to get. Ooh, this is going to be close if I can actually manage to get this on. I think I want to run. I'll need to run a Forgotten Wisdom first. Well done. Now 122. I don't need to worry about Butch. Is it 65? We do need to... Ah! Just in case these... Something nasty there. Wow. Got him. I was close to being killed there. Now we need to check and make sure the XP... There it is. That's all we need. Right, now we need to find a place that we can just hide away and... Perfect. 121 and 3 to 6 minutes left. That's spot on. Right, so... Nothing to repair. Let's see if this... I can get 220 and a little bit. Soul Spires. Come on. That's the one we want. Ether Fiends become Ether Lords. For those of you watching, this build here is not for pit pushing or anything like this. It's for farming. For doing content like this. This is what it's designed for. If you want to go high in the pits and kill all these uber bosses, then the Captain America build is the better build, without any doubt whatsoever. But this has got me to Paragon 300. And I've played 111 hours so far. I'll probably get to Paragon 300 in 100 and... Ooh. But I need to focus on getting the... Getting the butchers done. These are... The goblins are a definite plus, but it's really making sure I get the butchers done. And there's another one. Now obviously the treasure the goblins is definitely fun. I got one more butch to do. Right, I can just now kill as many of these as I possibly can. Well, that's not too shabby. Let's just see how many we did get. And there's another chaos offering there. That was quite a good run. Wave 2, already 2000. Okay, I don't need to worry too much about... Oh, and this is... I think this is the second best. The Ether Lords. In terms of giving you... Ether. But you see how easy this is. I just run. Okay, I am using my actives on my auras just to give me that little extra DPS. That was another good run. Not too shabby. Right, let's get back into where we are. Soul Spider death, Hellborn on death. I think Hellborn. Which I'm here for. Down and do the go back up again, get him. English Legions. Okay, we'll do that one. Where's the butcher? He didn't appear on the mini-map. See you. You get him in time? Maybe yes. Alright, so I will take some more devils. Rest of the devil you know. And we'll have 5 of them. That's 2. That's 3. Go down and get that load, then back up in this load. And back down again. That's 4. 1 more butch to go. Where is he? There he is. Done. Wave 6 and I've got 3,000 already. Oh, definitely have some of that. This is turning into an awesome run. Now I guess it would be an awesome run if I managed to get 299 by the end of it. Spires. Hellborn it is. It must be the other side. Yes. The Hellworm. Haven't seen one of them for a wee while in here. A wild Hellworm. The things. Yes! Paragon 299. With a wave to go. Well, I have to admit, I'm a wee bit surprised. Thought it was going to take 5. I must be doing a wee bit better on the XP per Infernal Hordes now than I anticipated. Spires. Okay, well, we'll take the devil. Well, happy. Ah, Soul Spire after Soul Spire. One left. There it is. The 4,100. Good. Right, so let's take a look. I have got 17.1 Obgisite and 3,139 in the materials. Pathetic. For all that. Unbelievable. I got a neath iron. Oh well. Pathetic. That was terrible. Right. That is me for today. I'll do a little bit of cleanup here. No. Non-GAs. No. No need to repair. I didn't die at all.
Return soon.
Now I have a Paragon point to put in somewhere. I think I'll still go with the strength. I will then lock that in. And that will be me for today. Thank you very much for watching, being part of this. Awesome. Thank you very much. And Bowie, congratulations. You're doing awesome, 121. Hope you can push a little more. And we shall see you tomorrow. So let me just say that it is time to go. TTFN.